Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
جزاك الله خير. Who's next? Okay, Ayman, move back, please. Move back. That's it. Okay, start. Bismillah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Loudly.
Loud.
And here's the story as conveyed by the Prophet ﷺ in being in Medina, and this is a miracle of the Prophet ﷺ in being in Medina, and the battle of Muttah was being taken place, and the Prophet ﷺ is saying to the rest of the companions, Zayd has now raised the flag, and moments after, he said the flag has been dropped, meaning Zayd was killed. The Prophet ﷺ said, وَقَالَ النَّبِيُّ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَسَلَّمَ عندما أخبر الصحابة بتلك الغزوة أخذ الراية زيد. Zayd took the flag and he was killed. ثم أخذ الراية جعفر. Who's Ja'far? Ja'far ibn Abi Talib, the brother of Ali, the cousin of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. ثم أخذ الراية جعفر فأصيب. He was killed. ثم أخذ الراية ابن رواحة, Abdullah ibn Rawaha, فأصيب. He was killed. 3 men. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam وعيناه صلى الله عليه وسلم تذرفان. He began to cry. He could imagine taking news that Zayd has passed. Ja'far al-Tayyar, the flyer. Why was he called Ja'far al-Tayyar, Ja'far the flyer in this battle? Holding the flag with his right hand, holding the flag of La ilaha illallah, the enemies of Islam, amputated one arm. He grabbed it with the left, they amputated the other. And the Prophet ﷺ said that Yawm al-Qiyamah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give him wings instead of arms. So he was known. From then on, Ja'far al-Tayyar, Ja'far the flyer. He could imagine seeing this, knowing about this, and telling the companions, Zayd has passed. Ja'far has passed. Abdullah ibn Rawaha is passed. And he's crying. And then he mentions, حتى أخذ الراية سيفه, until a sword took their place. He grabbed the flag. A sword, min siyufillah, any sword? No, the sword of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. حتى فتح الله عليهم, until they were victorious. فسمي خالد من ذلك اليوم سيف الله. And Khalid, from that day, he was called
Sword of Allah.
Sword of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now when he was in Homs, in a town in Syria, and he said, now I die in my bed just like a camel dies. Now I die in my bed just like a camel dies. Still, the warrior in him, the battle machine, I was fighting for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and now I die in my bed. I do not die as a martyr. And he said, Falah, never, Aynul Jubana, never with the eyes of a coward sleep.
MashaAllah, Tabarakallah, Fiqh. Oh, separate to go. Next. YouTube पे डालना इसको वीडियो.
Competition.
jump. Jadi boleh.
Okay, but Aiman, acha कोई नहीं बोलो कुछ, अच्छा कोई नहीं. Come, let's go. Come. Like you said it, Nani. Come, beta, come. It's okay.
Don't boleh ke nani घर जाओ बोलो.
अच्छा,
I love
Ayo dong. Ayo dong.
Saudara.
Saya kembali penolak.
देखो बाबू आई
Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
ما شاء الله. الله أكبر.
हाँ जुच्ची मतलब बोले.
Any surah. Any surah.
Come on, Ahil, you can do it, man.
Any surah. कोई भी surah बेटा. कुल हुआ और बोलो.
कोई नहीं, हम लोग है खाली.
हाँ चले हाँ देखो माशाल्लाह ये स्मार्ट हुआ है देखा आए कल ईसा बच्चा है खलास
Okay, go.
हाँ बोल दो हाँ. हाँ.
स्पीच हाँ
तुम क्या कह रहे हैं?
दे जिन्नी बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम
قل أعوذ برب الناس مالك الناس إله الناس من شر وسوس الخناس
الذي
الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
ما شاء الله.
हाँ बुला के never so dead.
You did very well, mashallah. Both, sir. Very good.
Mashallah. Okay.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम
Bismillah. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My dear family, today I'm gonna speak about the importance of greeting in Islam, which is Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace and blessings of Allah be upon all of you.
Narrated.
Narrated by Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu anhu that a man asked Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what is the best thing in Islam? He said, feeding others and giving a salam to those who do know and to those who do not know.
Rayyan.
अच्छा रैयान नाम है नशीब background.
Yeah, you did it.
You want to say something?
ना भाई भाई बोला separate.
नहीं मैं YouTube पे डालूंगा तो
Everyone be
Wait.
quiet.
तुम लोग नहीं
Let
बना
me read one.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. A man that existed amongst the companions, he used to, I could see him talking normally and laughing. And then suddenly at occasions, he will start to cry and cry so much until he went unconscious. The Sahabas told the Prophet ﷺ to read on this man for healing. So the Prophet ﷺ took this man aside and he asked him, What happens to you, my brother? The man said to the Prophet ﷺ, I was never going to tell this to anyone, but now that you've asked me, I must tell you. Before I embraced Islam, I used to have a daughter. And when she was born, I wanted to bury her because the cultural ideology came into my mind. And I started to think that once she grows up, she will bring shame to my family. But I stopped myself. My love for my daughter was overpowering. Years and years went by as I watched her grow. And then one day, when she reached close to a blossoming age, she was about to become a lady. he said, I started to have nightmares and desperation and distress. The pain of my culturalism came into me, thinking of the shame that my daughter is going to bring with me if you walked up with another fellow, bringing shame to all my ancestors. Day by day, I wanted to do something, but then my heart, my love, stopped me. Until one day, he said that I could not handle it anymore, Ya Rasulullah. I said to her mother, dress her up with neat clothes and comb her hair nicely and decorate her face and tell her that I'm taking her to a party, a celebration, so that she can play with the other friends of hers. The mother knew that the father was up to a plotting plan. So she dressed her daughter up. She combed her hair while she was crying. The mother was crying. And she decorated her face and powdered her face while she was crying. And the daughter was asking, what's wrong, mother? And the mother would say, nothing, daughter. She's not allowed, otherwise the husband will beat her. Or maybe he will kill her. The daughter said, Dad is taking me out for a celebration. I love my dad. After decorating her, the father came along in the evening. And she took her daughter, his daughter. The wife grabbed the Prophet ﷺ's hand, the husband's hand, and whispered to him, but his daughter could hear. And she said some words that made his heart shiver, and the daughter to remember. لا تضيع الأمانة يا رجل. O man, do not lose the trust. Your daughter is your trust. The man took his daughter away. And on the way, he's thinking to himself, what am I going to do? And the daughter's playing around with her, thinking that her father loves her. He said that I approached a deep well, which was deep and had sharp rocks at the bottom. He said that the pain of the culturalism came into me and burnt, and I started to think that, should I throw her? Should I not throw her? And then I would come close, then my heart would stop me. Then suddenly the culturalism would come in again. And I wrestled suddenly. And when I came close to the well, I grabbed my daughter and I threw her into the well. And my daughter looked at me with wide open, horrific eyes, looking at me saying, Daddy, la tudayya al-amana. Oh, Dad, don't lose the trust. Don't lose the trust, Daddy. And the man then threw her into the well. And the daughter kept on saying, la tudayya al-amana, ya abi, la tudayya al-amana, until her tiny voice went away. And he could not hear him and he died, Ya Rasulullah. The Prophet ﷺ looked up at him and he said, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allowed me to punish anyone for the killing and murdering before Islam, I would have started with you. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum.
Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Very nice.